Dear students, in this session we are going to see about borax. It is Na2B4O7 10H2O, 10 molecules of water as water hydration. It can be considered as sodium salt of tetraboric acid. How to prepare this borax? It can be prepared from colemanite Ca2B6O11. Colemanite when fused with sodium carbonate solution, therefore H2O comes in. What is happening? All the boron in colemanite becomes borax. All the boron in colemanite become borax. Na2B4O7. Here we have 6, here we have 4, and therefore we have to take LCM 2, 3, 12. All right. And then apart from this borax, we also get calcium carbonate and calcium hydroxide. The calcium present in that will become calcium carbonate and calcium hydroxide. You may be knowing how many calcium valency 2, carbonate also valency 2, therefore CaCO3. Calcium valency 2, hydroxide 1, therefore CaOH twice. Here valency 1, 2, therefore Na2CO3. All right. Now, how many? Here 3 Na2 we made, therefore it should be 3. 3 carbonate, therefore definitely 3 calcium carbonate. I think it is balanced equation. We have to count only the number of hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen we have only 2, therefore it is balanced equation. If we count oxygen, it will be balanced only. 3 carbonate and 3 carbonate. Oxygen here need not be counted. 22 plus 1, 23. 3 into 7, 21 plus 2, 23 oxygen. Balanced equation. So when colemanite is heated with sodium carbonate solution, it becomes borax. All right. This is how borax is prepared. And the borax usually occurs as Na2B4O7 10H2O. It may also present as tetranuclear unit. In tetranuclear unit, it will present the form of B4O5 and then OH 4 times. This will be having 2 minus charge. And outside the coordination sphere will be writing Na plus 2 Na plus. That is said to be borax. Na2B4O7 5 plus 2 only we are taking here, 2 more oxygen and 4 hydrogen, 2H2O, along with that 8H2O. So 2H2O is bonded here plus 8H2O. That we write 10H2O. Na2B4O7 10H2O it can be written, or Na2B4O5 OH 4 times. Na2B4O7 OH 4 times 8H2O. Both are correct. If 2 water molecules from here is taken out, it will become 10H2O. So it may also exist in the form of B4O5 OH 4 times 2 minus units, tetranuclear unit we say. And it is said to be prismatic borax. If it is like this, it is said to be prismatic borax. It is also available in the form of Zweller or octahedral borax. Zweller or octahedral borax. The thing is, here we have little bit less number of water of hydration, 5 molecules of water as water of hydration. Na2B4O7 5H2O. Then borax glass. Borax glass is without water of hydration. Na2B4O7. Borax glass, Zweller or octahedral borax, tetranuclear borax, or which is said to be prismatic borax. And then we also have borax Na2B4O7 10H2O. Now, how chemical properties of this borax. We have seen preparation, different forms we have seen. Now chemical properties of borax. Na2B4O7 is the molecular formula that we are very much familiar. It is tetraboric acid, it's sodium salt. Likewise, we can assume. Now, this tetraboric acid aqueous solution is found to be basic. So, with water or with hot water, whatever it may be, with water or hot water. When borax is made to react with water, it gives sodium hydroxide. The sodium will give sodium hydroxide, boron will become boric acid. We are getting 4 boric acid because we have 4 boron atoms. We get 2 sodium hydroxide because we have 2 sodium here. If we count the number of hydrogen atoms, 12 plus 2, 14, therefore 7H2. 7 plus 7, 14 oxygen. So 12 plus 2, 14 oxygen. Right. So it contains strong acid and weak, strong base and weak acid. Therefore, the solution is found to be basic. The aqueous solution of borax is found to be basic. Then, when borax is heated, action of heat I can say, when borax is heated, it loses its water of hydration first. Therefore, it becomes Na2B4O7, anhydrous borax. Borax glass, we can say. When it is further heated, it gets decomposed into sodium metaborate and boron trioxide. Here 4 boron atoms, 2 in the form of boron trioxide, 2 in the form of sodium metaborate. HbO2 is metaboric acid, H plus BO2 minus. Instead of H plus, we have sodium here, sodium metaborate. Metaboric acid, sodium metaborate. 2 boron in boron trioxide, remaining 2 should be here. Sorry, yes, balanced equation. It is said to be borax bead. Borax bead. It can be considered as borax glass. This particular borax bead is used in the identification of metal ions, and we call it as borax bead test. All right. Then third one, action of heat followed by reaction with acids like hydrochloric acid or sodium hydroxide. They form salt. When borax is made to react with, say, hydrochloric acid or with sulfuric acid, both with hydrochloric acid as well as sulfuric acid. Of course, aqueous solution is getting involved in the reaction. It involves water also, because sodium forms sodium chloride or sodium sulfate, and the boron here forms boric acid. Boric acid. So, several oxygen atoms and hydrogen atoms we need, and therefore water is also involved in the reaction. All right. So, what will be the product then? Sodium chloride, 2 NaCl. We have just 2 sodium atoms, therefore 2 NaCl. We have 4 boron, and therefore 4 H3BO3 or 4 BOH thrice. Here also sodium sulfate, Na2SO4. Sodium valency 1, chloride ion valency 1, sodium ion Na plus, chloride ion Cl minus. Here sodium 1, sulfate 2, SO4 2 minus, Na plus, SO4 2 minus. Therefore, the molecular formula Na2SO4, 1 sodium sulfate is enough, 4 boron, 4, therefore 4 H3BO3. I think balancing requires only addition of required number of water molecules, except that everything is okay. Sodium okay, boron okay. Now, how many water molecules we have to write? It is based on number of oxygen and hydrogen. 12 oxygen, 12 hydrogen. Therefore, 12 oxygen we need. Already 7 here plus 5. 7 here plus 5. If we count hydrogen, it will also be okay. 10 plus 2, 12. 10 plus 2, 12. Okay. So, with the borax, when allowed to react with hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid, it forms boric acid and the corresponding sodium salt, sodium chloride and sodium sulfate. Then with ammonium chloride, It forms boron nitride, boron trioxide as well. This is the ammonium chloride, Na2B4O7 plus NH4Cl. The important products are being boron nitride and boron trioxide. Boron with nitrogen, boron nitride. Boron with nitrogen, boron nitride. Not only that, boron trioxide is also formed. Boron trioxide is also formed. Rest sodium chloride and other things that we can write easily. So Bn is boron nitride, boron trioxide B2O3, and then sodium get combined with chlorine to become sodium chloride, and then hydrogen, excess hydrogen will go as water. So these are all the products. Major product you should remember: boron nitride, boron trioxide. So 4 boron we have, 2 in the form of boron trioxide. Naturally 2 should be here. So 2 should be here. 2 sodium, 2 chlorine. 2 sodium, 2 chlorine. Therefore 2 NaCl. Now water. 7 oxygen. Out of 7, 3 went in the form of boron trioxide. Remaining 4 should go as 4 water molecules. If I count hydrogen, it will be balanced. 8 balanced. So that is about chemical properties of borax. With water, it forms alkaline solution because it produces a weak acid and strong base sodium hydroxide. During action of heat, water of hydrogen will go off, borax bead, decompose to form sodium metaborate and boron trioxide, borax bead, with acids corresponding sodium salt with boric acid, with ammonium chloride, boron nitride as well as boron trioxide. All right, these are all the important chemical properties. And regarding uses, as I said, borax bead test, identification of metal, and in borosilicate glass, making enamel, glassing pottery, flux in metallurgy, and like boric acid, it is also used as a preservative. And these are all the important uses of borax. Thank you.